Hey everybody, welcome back. Trevor here. Tonight I'm going to bring you another blade review, and tonight I want to go ahead and show you my Spyderco Tenacious. You guys have seen it in a couple of my other videos. I've been carrying it EDC for, I don't know, about 3 weeks now, and I can honestly say this is my favorite EDC knife so far. Out of, the few Kershaws that I've carried, a couple of the CRKTs that I've carried, this one has definitely been my favorite. And this is actually my first Spyderco, other than the Bug that I got from Mr. Jimbo Fox. So I've been very happy with it. I do like having a little bit larger knife. I do a lot of cutting for work, do a lot of cutting when I'm out in the woods. So I like to be able to get a good grip, have a nice size handle and blade for all the cutting chores that I do. But that being said, let's go over some of the specs. Okay, your blade length is 3 3/8 inches. Your closed length is 4 7/16 inches. And that gives you an overall of 7 3/4 inches. Okay, your blade thickness at the thickest point is 1/8 inch, right in here. And it is a flat ground blade. You guys can see that. Sorry about the glare. Okay, and the steel of this is an 8CR13 MOV. And it's a pretty nice solid steel. It's kept its edge really nicely for me. And the overall weight of this thing is right at 4 ounces. Okay, going into the handle, you have G10. And right now I've got it right hand carry, tipped down. Okay, so when it's in my pocket, okay, I've got it like that. Alright, but it is a 4-way knife. You can move your stainless steel belt clip to left or right carry, tip up, tip down on all the sides. So you actually have 4 different carrying options on this. Okay, as you see, it is a liner lock with stainless steel skeletonized liners. You can't see it in there, but just to help keep the weight down, they skeletonized your stainless steel liners. And the liner actually has the jimping on there to give you a good solid closing. Okay, and speaking of jimping, you've got some up here, for your thumb rest. Gives you a nice sturdy, and it's actually pretty good jimping. I mean, I like it. Okay, and one of the big problems I had with this knife when I first got it, it was really, really stiff for me to open. And I noticed that it wasn't centered when it was closed. And I started looking at it, and it's got 4 brass washers inside there. And I started looking at it, and 3 of them were on one side and only 1 on the other. So I opened it up, and I evened it out, put 2 on each side, loosen my pivot screw there, and it's nice. It's not real loose, but it opens nicely, and now when it closes, everything's centered on it. Okay, and there's really, there is no side-to-side movement, up and down. It's got a nice solid lock. Nice large thumb hole for you to get a hold of to open it up. Okay, and speaking of it being solid, I can't shake it. It's not loose. There's actually a little tension there in the very beginning. And there is a certain YouTube reviewer out there that has a ton of videos that has a video out there of being cut by this exact knife. And I don't doubt that the thing was super sharp when he did it, but he was actually carrying it in a fanny pack. Okay, anyways, yeah, the fanny pack. And he claims that he reached in there and it had jostled open to about that far, and it, sliced his thumb and everything. But I honestly, I don't see how, unless this thing was so loose. And when I took it apart, I played with the different tensions on the pivot screw, and if it jostled open, you would never have a solid feeling knife. I mean, I honestly don't know how that person claims it jostled open, but without a doubt this thing's been sharp. And I'm going to go and show you. Okay, I've just got a little thing that came in my Combat Handguns magazine, but just show you a quick cutting demo. I mean, this thing, I haven't sharpened this at all. I mean, this is still the factory edge, and it has absolutely no problem cutting through this lightweight little cardboard piece. I mean, this thing, I have been overly impressed. Okay, I'm going to just tore that thing apart. But it's been very nice. You know, I've been carrying it, like I said, for about 3 weeks now. I hate rotating this out right now. You know, I've got a couple new knives that I need to carry to bring you guys more good solid reviews. And I honestly do. I hate putting this away to carry the other ones. But it will definitely get put back in the rotation. After I get done with the other reviews, I will definitely be putting the Tenacious back in my pocket. But you know, like I said, there was some cons to it when I first got it. The brass washers were uneven. I had to take it apart, and I can tell you right now, that was not a fun job putting that thing back together. Trying to slide the blade and the washers all between the handle just was not a fun task. You know, I mean, I guess I could have taken all the screws out. As you can see, you know, there's no backstrap filler in there, so it's all skeletonized. But it just was not fun. I didn't like doing that. So that would be my one big complaint on the Spyderco Tenacious. But, you know, it could have been bad luck on my part. So just watch out for that, you guys, if you get one. And speaking of getting one, of course you guys know one of my sponsors, EDC Depot. Okay, you can actually find this on their website for $31.50. Okay, and that's a great price. I mean, I was checking Amazon and a couple other places, and Mark actually has one of the cheapest prices that I've seen on the internet. But to help you guys out, we also have a new discount code off of edcdepot.com. When you go to the checkout, and there's a little spot for a coupon code, if you type in GWIN1975, you're going to get an additional 10% off. And that includes anything that you buy from the website. There's no minimum purchase, anything like that. And so, you know, on this knife, you're going to be under 30 bucks. And I honestly can't find a better knife right now for 28 bucks. So you guys go check it out. I highly recommend this knife, especially if you like a little bit larger, you know, a mid-sized knife, and you want a good sharp blade. So thanks for watching, you guys. That's the Spyderco Tenacious. Stay tuned for more blade reviews coming soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you get out and live, and I'll see you next time.